Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a brand new pickup pile for you guys, and today we are asking the question, what is the urgent message that you need to know right now? So, sometimes God, the universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it, has an important or urgent message that we need to hear. So we're just going to do a little check-in for you guys to see what that is. And in case you are a returning subscriber, you may be noticing that my setup here is a little bit different today. This is actually going to be the new setup. I was so incredibly blessed and fortunate to be gifted this beautiful white desk by a couple of my neighbors, Justin and Jackie. Shout out to them. And they are actually leaving LA, unfortunately, so it's LA's loss for sure because they are some super awesome people. But they are leaving LA, they're moving, and they're moving back to their home state of Colorado. And in the process of the move, the desk right here is actually staying behind with me, which is awesome because I can totally dedicate this space completely for my readings. It's got some like awesome drawers and stuff to keep my cards. So this is definitely a gift that I am so incredibly grateful for. Before, I was doing my readings from my kitchen table, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, like, if I had to keep doing it that way, I would, but it was definitely more of like a process in like setting things up and putting things away and all this other stuff. And this way I can kind of just, zip right through it a lot quicker. So this is pretty awesome. So I just wanted to say that I'm so thankful to Justin and Jackie for this new setup, and it's fun and exciting. And anyway, let's get into it here. Like I said, we have 4 different groups, and because we are looking for a message here, I decided to go with my phones, my old iPhones. Well, not all of them are old. One is actually my current iPhone that I currently use. But I actually still have like all my old iPhones. I've been an iPhone user since 2008. So that's a very long time. And those are going to be our choices here, is to pick an iPhone of the past, I guess you could say, to get your message. Let's get a little text here from God to see what he wants you to know. So starting off with pile one, we have this iPhone 3G from 2008. It has like this little new moon wallpaper kind of thing. It's like a sticker that I stuck on the case. It's so cheesy, but this is pile number 1, the iPhone 3G. Pile number 2 is the iPhone 4S, and its cover is really dingy and gross. Once upon a time, it was really cute with the beads and gems and stuff on it, but it's pretty gross now. So this is the 4S. This was like, I don't know, 2011, I want to say, maybe? Like 3 years after that. And pile number 3 is my super huge iPhone 6 Plus. This is probably 2014, I want to say, because usually I upgrade about like every 3 years. So yeah, this one's the 6 Plus, really big, super gross and dirty cover. It used to have a lot more little blingy things on it, but they've all fallen apart. Like there used to be an Eiffel Tower in the middle of this thing. It's fallen off. It's been through the ringer. So this is pile 3, and pile 4 is my current phone, which is the iPhone 10, and I've had this since 2017. So I guess I'm just about due for an upgrade because it's 2020 now. It's 3 years later. It's got like a Disney Mickey Mouse kind of cover on it. Doesn't look too bad out of shape at this time, so that's good. So those are your 4 different choices. Timestamps are down below, and we're gonna kick it off here with pile number 1, the iPhone 3G. Hi, pile 1. If you chose the iPhone 3G from 2008, super old school, the oldest one I've got, then this is going to be the reading for you, and we're going to find out what is the urgent message that you need to know right now. Okay. We're going to start things off here with the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. And you guys have the Chariot, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. From the Ice Cream Oracle, you guys have Candy Loaded, Social Gatherings, Celebration, Special Events, and Tiger, Strength, Dignity, and Majesty. From the Soul Purpose Oracle by Bridget Rowell of Divine Essentials, you guys have Jewelsmith, Craft, Create, and Work with Crystals, and Crystal Activator. You intuitively connect with and retrieve information from crystals. So keyword for you guys here is definitely crystals, but we're going to break it down even more, obviously. I wasn't originally going to incorporate anything love related, but like as I was shuffling out cards and going through decks, like I suddenly got like this impromptu push. It was just like, pull a little something love related. So I did. So we have Amira's Love Oracle here, and you guys have short term and triangle. And finally, from Loving Words from Jesus, because at least in my opinion, a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away, you guys have, my Father gives you the true bread from heaven, John 6:32. Okay, all right, let's see what is happening with you guys here. I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at your tarot here. We're going to take a look at these Five of Pentacles. And in the Crystal Unicorn Tarot book, this is what it says about the Five of Pentacles. It says, stuck in a rut? Guess what? You have everything you need right in front of you. All you have to do is reach out and ask for it. Don't try and do everything yourself. You have people around you that are willing to help you if you ask. Keywords: insecurity, poverty, and loss. So yeah, which is funny because, you know, we have these two unicorns here. One looks like it has like a little bandage on its leg. The other one looks like it's wearing a very ratty, beat up blanket. So they definitely kind of have that poverty, homeless vibe going on. So it seems like maybe you guys have something in your life right now that, you know, you need a little bit of assistance with, you need a little bit of help with. It could be in your personal life, dealing with your family or your love life, maybe your kids or something like that. Or it could be on a personal level too. It quite literally could be money related, since this is the Five of Pentacles, and Pentacles does imply finances. Doesn't have to be though. You're probably going to know what that area is in your life that you're needing help with. So I think, you know, if there's any pride surrounding asking for help, or if there's any insecurity surrounding that, it's probably best that you drop that and get into your chariot and move forward and ask for that assistance, because there are people around you who want to help you and who love you and support you and want to be there for you. And the chariot is all about forward movement. You know, it's about taking charge. It's about, you know, winning and overcoming obstacles. So whatever obstacles that have been in the way for you right now, that have made you feel like you're in poverty, that have made you feel at a loss, basically, you don't have to be at a loss. You can take charge. You can move forward. You can win your race, basically. You know, you can overcome those obstacles. You are an overcomer. And I feel like the reason why you can do that is because you are the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups, she's very loving. She, you know, cups are emotions, like emotional fulfillment. So, you know, she's very loving. She's very stable and secure in her emotions. She just has like this overflow and amount of love to give. Like if you can just think of like a mothering figure that has this overwhelming amount of wonderful love and abundance to give, that's who she is. And I feel like you have a lot of that to give and express out there into the world. And this is why people are going to want to come alongside you with your chariot and help you move forward and not be stuck in this rut and, you know, not have to feel like you're in poverty or anything like that, like you're stuck in your problems. So you are the Queen of Cups, which is definitely a beautiful energy. The Queen of Cups is also someone who's very warm, who's very receptive, you know, kind of almost like the opposite of the Queen of Swords. You know, the Queen of Swords can kind of be like the Ice Queen, where, you know, she's very icy and cold, and, you know, you don't know exactly how she's going to respond to things. She might snap on you, but the Queen of Cups is like the opposite of that. You know, she's very receptive, she's very loving. You know, she just wants to wrap you up in a warm blanket. So that's the kind of person you are. That's the kind of personality you have. It's funny here because, like I said, you know, we have these two crystal cards that came out together. Jewel Smith, craft, create, and work with crystals, and Crystal Activator. You intuitively connect with and retrieve information from crystals. So crystals is huge for you guys. For this group in particular, they're really, really going to help you. So whether it's just like collecting them and having them in your home, and maybe you use them as like kind of a decorative kind of thing, or maybe you actually do like craft and create with them, like you make jewelry with them or something. It doesn't matter. Like you're kind of like the queen, you're the Queen of Cups and you're like the Queen of Crystals, if that makes any sense. But, you know, all of like the information and goodness that comes from within crystals, you definitely are one of those people who can really tune into that really well. And you can receive a lot of those downloads from crystals probably a lot easier than other people. Like it's natural for you, it just flows. And you're probably someone who's very drawn to them too. Usually people who can connect with crystals really well like that usually are, you know, they're just naturally drawn to them. So I would say, you know, if you don't have any crystals, or you have very few crystals, you know, start growing that collection. And, you know, when you get them, just, you know, kind of put your intent upon them, you know, pray over them, and, you know, let the information just pour in, you know, just be that receiver to it. And, you know, if you're already someone who's heavy duty into crystals, you know, you're on the right path with that. Keep going with that, because it's definitely an area that's like a gift for you. And let's see, we also have candy loaded social gatherings, celebrations, and special events. Now, right now, we're in the middle of coronavirus and, you know, the pandemic, so there's really not a lot of, like, social events and gatherings happening right now because, yeah, it's just not, unless it's virtually, like on a Zoom call or something like that. Maybe you are doing that, so maybe that is a part of it. Maybe there's stuff going on for you that you're going to be doing, like, virtually over Zoom, or, you know, things like that, where you're going to be having gatherings with people. But I feel more so this card kind of goes in conjunction with like the Five of Pentacles here and the Chariot, and, you know, it's more so like that group of people who want to come alongside with you and help you get into your chariot and help you move that chariot forward, so you're no longer stuck here and feeling like, you know, you can't do anything, like you're in poverty, like you can't fix your problems. So I feel like this is more so in reference to the people who are going to come alongside you and help you and want to be there for you. You know, they want to celebrate with you, you know. So I do feel like there's a loving, supportive network of people around you. And even if it's not like blood family, you know, it could be friends, it could be soul family. You know, you're going to know who these people are better than me, obviously. But you do have strength for anything that you're going through with the tiger energy here. You know, you do have strength. You have strength to get into that chariot and cross the finish line. You do have strength because you carry a lot of love in you as the Queen of Cups. So yeah, you have a lot of strength. And it's funny, we have dignity, Queen of Cups. I think dignity, I think of like royalty. You know, we have the color purple here on the card. Purple is definitely like a color of royalty. Majesty, you know, another sign of royalty. You know, usually when you like meet a royal or whatever, you know, one of the things you say is Your Majesty. So you truly do have that inside of you innately, without a doubt. That kind of strength, like the strength of someone who is a royal. So stop seeing yourself as a peasant, like these unicorns here, because, you know, this is not who you are. You are actually the Queen of Cups here. So, you know, stop being insecure, and you have an awesome support system around you that will probably back that up. Now, one of the reasons you may be struggling or having a problem here, one of the reasons I see this here in the cards, is the struggle here could be love related here with these two love cards, because we have short term and we have triangle. And what I'm seeing here with this situation is maybe you have been feeling stuck in a rut, and maybe you've been feeling like you've kind of hit a wall, I guess you could say, like you're going nowhere, because maybe you have been in a third party situation. That's very well possible. You know, you yourself could either be in a relationship with somebody that you don't want to be in a relationship with anymore. It could be a very dead-end relationship. You know, maybe you're just with that person for convenience, for whatever reason that may be. It could be your kids, it could be finances, it could be sharing a lease on an apartment or a house, or, you know, anything like that. But you could be with someone of obligation, and, you know, your true love is elsewhere, your true love is someone else. Or it could be, you know, the reverse, that the person that you're in love with, they could be committed elsewhere with somebody else for those same types of reasons. So you could be very concerned about that. And that could be one of the reasons why this Five of Pentacles energy comes in, you know, because it's feeling stuck in a rut, and you could feel stuck in this love triangle. That could be the issue at hand here that it's even referencing. But, you know, like I said, there is this chariot here, which is referencing forward movement, that something's going to change. And I believe that's why we have short term here, because I feel like what the short term is referencing here is that love triangle, you know, the problem, the issue. I feel that it is the short term part references the problem, the issue, the love triangle, the third party. It doesn't reference like your connection to that person being short term, or your true love being short term. It references the issue at hand is short term. But really, it's only short term if you choose for it to be. I think there's an opportunity for it not to be short term and stick around longer if you choose to stick around in this stuck Five of Pentacles, poverty, insecurity mindset. But if you continue to embody the Queen of Cups here, being loving and warm and caring, and you get into your chariot and you have the assistance of others around you, you know, it's going to be short term. And that could be another reason why we have the crystal cards here is, you know, crystals might be like a tool of yours, an aid to help you through this as well. You know, they could be a way that you can find some strength through this situation. And finally, with my Father gives you the true bread from heaven, John 6:32. You know, basically, you know, the bread is what's going to nourish us and what's going to take us through things in life. You know, it's nourishment. Bread is nourishment. It's, you know, getting fed. And, you know, continue to get fed. You know, don't starve yourself here out on the street. Continue to get fed, get prayed up, and connect with other like-minded people, and you're going to be all good for sure. So yeah, I feel like this is the urgent message that you guys needed to know, that you guys needed to hear. I'm just going to draw a couple of paper tag things here to kind of see if there's any other message. These are just like little messages that I wrote down, that I channeled, and we're going to see if any other keywords pop up that might be able to help you right now. All right, let's see. One more. There we go. All right, so we have job promotion. So one of the issues here, it could be financially, like I said, with the Five of Pentacles. It could be financially related. You know, you could be struggling with that. So maybe you're going to wind up getting a job promotion. And hot, which I kind of have to laugh when I see hot right now, because at least where I'm at in my neck of the woods, it's like 1,000,000 degrees right now. Yeah, it's literally like triple digit heat here in Southern California. So that's literally all I can think when I see the word hot, is like I'm dying. So I don't know, maybe where you are, maybe it's the same, and maybe it's crazy hot. But I think another meaning behind this, aside from literal temperature, is I feel like there is this heat and this passion between you and your person. So, you know, don't worry about that, you know. And, you know, like I said, the Queen of Cups, she has a very warm energy. She's not cold, which is funny because we also have cold coming through here, which right now I kind of wish it was. Because like I said, it's really hot outside. I feel like I could just go sit in my refrigerator for a while. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at myself because I'm just so tired of the heat. It's too much. But anyways, it's funny because, you know, we actually have both extremities here. We have hot and cold. So maybe there are times between you and your person you kind of are like hot and cold towards one another. You know, I'm almost kind of reminded of that Katy Perry song. You're hot and you're cold. You're yes and you're no. You're in and you're out. You're up and you're down. So yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. Maybe you guys kind of have that relationship with one another, which is another reason maybe why it's so frustrating. But I feel like that, like I said, that's going to be short term. That's not going to last forever. And that could be coming out of the third party situation as to why it can be so hot and cold at times. Education, I feel like right now you're going through a time of being educated. You're being educated both spiritually and dealing with your relationships right now with what's going on. The crystals I feel like here are going to be of help as well in terms of education, because you can learn a lot from them. We have games here. So when I see games, I think, I don't feel like games like someone's playing games with you, but I do feel like games are more so about like just letting loose and having fun. You know, maybe not try to take life so seriously, just enjoy life a little bit. We didn't ask a yes or no answer here, but we have the word no. So I guess if maybe you had a yes or no type of question in mind, that would be your answer for that. But we didn't ask anything specific in regards to that. So, you know, I personally interpret that as you have nothing to worry about, like no worries. So that's my interpretation. We have fall, so this could be a time reference here for you guys. You know, this situation getting resolved where, you know, you see results after coming into your chariot. The short-term part finally being up of the third party. It could resolve itself sometime in the fall. And we have royalty, which is so funny because, you know, I mentioned that a lot here in this reading with the Queen of Cups and the Tiger having dignity and majesty. So yeah, you do have some royal energy inside of you, so don't waste it. Don't waste it on feeling insecure. Don't waste it on feeling down, because you are way more amazing than you even realize it. I can tell you that right now. Anyway, so that's basically what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this message and that it resonated and made sense for you, and that you guys, if you're a returning subscriber, that you're enjoying my new setup. I know I definitely am. If you're totally brand new, of course, welcome to the family. And if the message did not flow, just let it go. But if it did make sense to you, please leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Also, please give this video a big thumbs up. That definitely helps me out a lot. And feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know of new videos when they are coming your way, if you are brand new, of course, to the channel. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Keep sparkling. I am sending you lots of hugs and much love. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose this iPhone 4S from 2011, then this is going to be the reading for you, and we are going to find out what is the urgent message that you need to hear right now. Okay. We're going to start things off here with the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. And you guys have the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Okay. From the Ice Cream Oracle, you guys have Mint Chocolate Chip, Endurance, Determination, and Fortitude. And Orange, Enthusiasm, Confidence, Courage. From the Soul Purpose Oracle by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials, you guys have Dreamer, Dreams of Prophecy and History. And United, you are aligned with your soul's mission. From Amira's Love Oracle, which is funny because I actually wasn't originally planning to pull any love-related cards for you guys or any of the groups, because this is just supposed to be whatever urgent message needs to come through. But at the last minute when I was shuffling out from different decks, I just felt the urge. Include a little something there love related, so I'm like, all right, here we go. Here's our love part here. We have Wallflower and Work. And finally, from Loving Words from Jesus, because at least in my opinion, a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away, you guys got Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Matthew 5:9. All right, you guys, let's crack into this here. We got some sword energy going on, so we are going to check into that. Okay, I'm just looking this up here really quick in the Crystal Unicorn Tarot book for our swords, so we can make a little reference here. All right, with the Eight of Swords, we're going to start off with this one. The Eight of Swords, it says, when this card appears, the unicorns are telling you that you are frozen and blinded by your own fears. You can't see past your fear, and it is making you helpless. Look at all the swords surrounding you, waiting to cut you loose, cut you through your fears, and let go of what is blocking you, and you will be able to reach your goals. Keywords: frozen, imprisoned, helpless. Well, that is certainly not a good feeling. However, we also have the Knight of Swords, and for the Knight of Swords, it says, charging fearlessly into battle. This unicorn may look a bit impulsive, but he is skilled and knowledgeable at finding the direction path to victory. When this card appears, you need to act mindfully and swiftly. Keywords: alert, rash, and opinionated. Okay, well, this is very interesting because I feel like the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords tie in really good for you guys. So I feel like currently you guys are kind of in this Eight of Swords place. You know, you got a lot of fears, you got a lot of doubts, you got a lot of insecurities, but the things that you're fearing are like, they're not even real, basically. They're just like shadows. They're not real monsters, you know? It's like a kid thinking that there's a monster under your bed at night, but there's really nothing there. It's all in your head. So I feel like for you guys, you know, you got all these like worries and doubts and fears and insecurities, and it's like not one of them is even remotely founded. You're probably doing a lot of overthinking. You're probably creating negative scenarios in your head that just don't exist. So yeah, there's definitely some reckless thought patterns going on here. But once you realize that your fears are unfounded and that, you know, there's really nothing to them, it's not a real problem at all, you can easily break free from this. And I feel like once you do, you're going to be charging forward like the Knight of Swords. You know, once you realize that, once you kind of have that epiphany, that aha moment where you're like, wait a minute, like, this is dumb. Why am I fearing this? Like, I can do this. I can go forward. I can conquer this battle or whatever. Like, once that bell goes off in your head and you go ding, 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 like, I realize that now, you're going to have no problem charging forward and moving into the path of your destiny of what you're supposed to be doing. So yeah, that is definitely something that I am picking up for you guys, for sure. And, you know, it's funny because I pulled the love cards and I'm not really picking up like a huge love vibe from them, but I am picking up a love vibe elsewhere in these cards, because I feel like a lot of these fears and doubts that you've been having that, you know, have prevented you from going forward, pursuing your dreams, I do feel it's love related, because we have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands, it's a very twin flamey kind of card. You know, the Four of Wands is that 11-11 twin flame union kind of energy. You know, you have the two unicorns meeting here underneath the little archway of flowers and grapes and vines and everything. You know, they're presenting to each other like these little branch gifts or whatever, and it's a very loving and tender kind of union and energy thing. So I feel like for most of you, the fears are going to be revolving around your person. You know, you probably have a lot of fears, maybe thinking like, oh, they don't care about me anymore. You know, they ghosted on me. I never hear from them. You know, they don't want me anymore. You may have fears that they're seeing somebody else when they're probably not. You know, just stupid, insecure stuff like that. You know, just because you don't hear from somebody, you think, oh, that's it, I don't mean anything to them. But that's not true. Like, I feel that you probably mean the world to this person. And once you get out of this, you know, there's going to be that forward movement. And that may not necessarily mean that you're going to run off and chase them. But I think what this ultimately means is you're going to be running forward into your destiny. You know, that may mean that you're working on yourself and you're working on like your own passion projects and doing your own things. And that person will come alongside with you at that time for that Four of Wands 11-11 union. But, you know, you have to break out of this bondage thought pattern first, and then you can move forward towards your dreams. Like, this is basically you just moving towards everything. You know, that dream job, that dream relationship, that dream house, that dream life, ultimately. But, you know, you got to let go of that stuff there first. Which is funny because we have dreams of prophecy and history, and united, you are aligned with your soul's mission. So, like I said, I feel for most of you, this is definitely about love, because, you know, Four of Wands here, united, 11-11, union, like these two cards kind of go hand in hand with one another. And I do feel that, you have a person in your life that, has this purpose of being there with you, that they are part of your mission. So yeah, I definitely feel that for most of you, and you guys are going to be united. I feel that you need to tap into your dreams for sure. You're probably someone who probably remembers your dreams pretty well. So when you wake up in the morning, maybe have a dream journal by your bed and write whatever it is that you can remember first thing when you wake up, so you don't lose it later on in the day, and you can come back and reflect on it and see, how it pertains and how it relates to what's going on in your life. And yeah, like you probably have prophetic dreams. You probably, see your person a lot on like the 5D and stuff in your dreams. And, when it comes to history, you may even have dreams connected to even like past lives and stuff like that. So pay attention to your dreams. They're going to help you along your path. That's a huge one for you guys for sure. When it comes to wallflower and work, now, this part may not necessarily be love related, but it does still all kind of tie in. So like I was saying, with the Knight of Swords here, and they're moving forward, taking charge, with their energy and everything, this may not necessarily mean you chasing after your person, but it could be you chasing after your dreams and goals career-wise, which could be a part of your mission that you would be aligned with. And I feel like for you guys, it's like the full package, because whatever it is that you're doing work-wise, it's going to be your mission, and somehow that's going to be connected to your person. And that's what's going to help bring along union. It's kind of like everything just is connected and floods in together at once. There's almost like no separation between it. So I do feel for you guys, once you realize you can get out of these fears, and these fears could be connected to work too. Like you may want to start a business, become an entrepreneur. You may want to like look into doing tarot readings and stuff like that. It could be other stuff too. Maybe you want to create candles. Maybe you want to start a blog or a YouTube channel doing something else. There's so many different things that you could want to do, but you may have these unfounded fears surrounding it that you got to break through and move forward to, so you can pursue. Sorry, my voice is going out for a minute there. Anyway, so you can pursue what you want to with your career, and that will be a part of your mission, which also is connected to your person. And who knows, like, especially if you're in a twin flame dynamic, like you guys may come into union, and then you guys may actually like wind up working together. Like your careers could be connected. Maybe you'll be like twin flames with the YouTube channel helping other twin flames or something like that. There's so many different possibilities. But I definitely feel like it's all connected. So so go for it here with the work, move forward. And the wallflower, I feel like the wallflower is kind of tied in with the Eight of Wands here. Like she looks pretty bored. She doesn't look like she's the most confident person in the world to get up and dance and party. Kind of like this unicorn here doesn't feel so confident to just break through with the swords there. So I feel like this is very much similar energy here. So don't be a wallflower. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. Don't just sit there in your chair all alone at life's party. Get up and dance and enjoy and celebrate. We've only got one life to live, which is funny because, we have like past lives and stuff too, but you're only living this current lifetime once. So, make the most of it. Make the most of this experience that we're given in the here and now. So, don't be such a wallflower. Don't be stuck anymore. Whether it's in your career, in your love situation, get up, move forward. You move forward, you're going to be in your mission here. You're going to have your 1111, Four of Wands union, and it's going to be connected to some amazing like career opportunities. It's like all tied in together. And you have the endurance to do this. Endurance, determination, and fortitude. So whether it's in your mission career-wise or in your love situation, you do have the endurance to get through it. And the reason why you have endurance is because you also have the enthusiasm to do it with the orange. So, all this lack of confidence, the truth is you do have the confidence. You do have the courage. This Knight of Swords, this is no wallflower here. This is no insecure unicorn. This is a very confident unicorn moving swiftly towards their dreams and their passions and their desires. So, you have that inside of you. Just got to tap into it, Eat some orange sherbet. I don't know. I'm just making a suggestion there. But yeah, you guys can totally do this. You have it. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. So, another thing I see with this card is I feel like you're a very balanced person. Maybe you're like me, and maybe you're a Libra with the scales, and Libras are generally known to be like the peacemakers, the diplomats of the zodiac. So, maybe you're like me like that. Maybe you got Libra somewhere in your chart with that. But, yeah, I feel like you just have, this peaceful energy about you where you just want everyone to kind of, get along and coordinate, and it's, enough of this confrontation crap, enough of that. So, yeah, but, you guys got good stuff coming your way, for sure. So, I'm going to pull a few paper tags here from the paper tag holder, and these are just, some messages that I have channeled. Just a few extra keywords here. We're going to see what comes through for any other little information you guys may need. So let's draw a few. All right, we got job promotion, which is funny because this came out for pile 1 as well. So lots of people upgrading in their careers, but you guys do have work here. And like I was saying, this is a part of your soul's mission. So, the job promotion, it could be in, the corporate ladder of success, I guess you could say, but it also could be in more of an entrepreneurial type of environment too. We have hot. I'm so annoyed with this one coming out, not because of you guys or your message at all, but because it's so freaking hot where I'm at right now. Yeah, it's triple digit heat in Los Angeles, and we're all dying here. So when I see the word hot, that's literally what I'm thinking. Maybe it's like that for you too, where you're at. Maybe the temperature is just actually that hot right now. But I feel if we were to look at it beyond the temperature point of view, because that's all I can think of right now, is I feel like, this Knight of Swords, he's hot on the trail. He's hot on the trail towards his dreams and his passions and his desires, and I feel like you can be hot on the trail to yours as well. We have months, so it may take a few Months for this to all work out and for this all to come through. My voice wants to go again. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, it may take a few months. You may have to kind of charge through for a few months. It may take a few months to get to your Four of Wands, but, it will be there. It will happen. And we also have travel, so there could be some traveling in your future. I know that, coronavirus and everything is going on right now, so travel's kind of not a huge thing for a lot of people, but, maybe you're in a long distance thing. Maybe your twin flame or your partner or whatever, maybe they're far away from you, and maybe one of you will travel to one another. But travel could be in the future. That could also be connected to your job as well, to work. We have politics, which I think was funny because I was literally just talking about here with the Jesus card about, balance and being a peacemaker. And it's no surprise that there's really not a lot of peace happening in politics these days. So you're probably somebody who Yeah, you probably have like your beliefs when it comes down to that and everything, but you're probably not someone who wants to get into like a heated debate with people over Trump and Biden and all this other stuff. You know, I see it all the time, you know, especially you go to Facebook, you see all the crazy comments there, people, you know, pitted up against one another about Trump and Biden. And, you know, I have my personal beliefs about it too and everything, but I definitely don't like to engage in that kind of activity. It doesn't matter what side you're on. Like, that's just too much. And you may feel the same. You could be a Capricorn, or maybe your person is a Capricorn. We did that one. We did travel. Oh, I guess we did them all. I felt like there was another one. But no, I guess that's it. That's it. That's all we've got in terms of paper tags. All right, you guys. So that's what I have for you. That's what's going on. If you are a returning subscriber, I hope you enjoyed this brand new perspective, because I'm definitely enjoying it. But if you are a newbie, then welcome to the fam. It's great to have you here. If this message did not flow, of course, just let it go. But if it did help you, please let me know. Leave a comment down below. Also, please give this video a big thumbs up. That definitely helps me out a lot. Feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know of future videos when they are on their way. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Keep sparkling. I am sending you lots of hugs and much love. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose this big mama here, the iPhone 6 Plus, then this is going to be the reading for you. This phone is from 2014, and I promise you the phone itself is not disgusting. It's just the case. It's really gross. And hey, you can see my iPod in there in the reflection. Anyway, yes, so that would be the 6 Plus, and this would be for pile number 3. And we're going to get into your reading now and find out what is the urgent message you need to hear right now. Starting with the Crystal Unicorn Tarot, you guys have the 2 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the 6 of Cups. All right, so we've got some cups, we've got some wands, and we've got some ice cream from the Ice Cream Oracle. And you guys have grape, prophecies, spirits, magic, and kiwi strawberry, youthfulness, optimism, exuberance. From the Soul Purpose Oracle by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials, you guys have Star Keeper, Guardian of the Galaxy, Keeper of the Stars, Fire in my veins, Fearlessness in my heart. And Seed Planter. Plant seeds of potential every place you go and in each person's soul, harvesting growth. Whoop. Just wants to jump right out at you. It's like, here you go. They really want you to plant seeds, apparently. Okay. And then we have Amira's Love Oracle. And I told the previous 2 groups this, but originally when I was shuffling out cards and, you know, getting stuff ready for you guys here for the different piles, I wasn't going to include any love cards. And then it just kind of like hit me, and, you know, God kind of put it on my heart, and he was just like, include a couple love cards. So I'm like, all right, here we go. So here they are. And you guys have True Gem and Spiritual Growth. Which is funny because not all the cards necessarily say love. So it's not necessarily about love, it's about the message. And if love is the message, that's awesome. But otherwise, you know, it is what it is. And then we have Loving Words from Jesus. And from Loving Words from Jesus, because in my opinion, a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away, we have Pray Always, Luke 21:36. And there goes my messenger, and whoever it is just going to have to wait because I'm doing a reading for everybody right now. Okay. Anyway, so let's launch into this, you guys. I'm so excited to read for you guys today. All right, we're going to first check in with the Three of Wands. Let's look at this wand energy happening here. Now, I'm going to double check here in the Crystal Unicorn Tarot book just to see what it says about our Three of Wands. And it says, collaborations are your key to success right now. Combine your magic and smarts with others. Like the unicorn looking out to sea, you have sent your ideas out, and before long you will see the rewards coming back to you in some way. Might not be a way that you expect, so keep an open mind. Keywords: abundance, collaborations, and commitment. Okay, all right, so I see where this is going now. It's so funny, like, no wonder, like, I was told to pull love cards because, like, I've been getting love stuff coming through for everybody, whether it's directly from the love cards or not. But I do see some love situations happening here for you guys. Okay, so for you guys, I feel like you have, kind of been waiting on your person here for a while. So, you could be in a twin flame situation, a soulmate, divine counterpart, whatever you want to call it, one of those situations. And, it's funny because this unicorn is standing here and they're looking out to sea. They see the sailboats, the ships out there, and, they're waiting for their ships to come in, is what it comes down to. They're waiting for their happily ever after. And I feel like that's kind of where you're at right now. You're waiting for your happily ever after. You're waiting for that collaboration. Like, you want to collaborate and become one with that person. And there's nothing wrong with just kind of sitting still and waiting. I feel like that's one of the hardest things actually for us to do on this journey. Patience is really, really difficult. And, speaking from experience, I'm someone who has a really difficult time with patience. And, there's been a situation that I've been dealing with for a while now. And every time I talk to my best friend about it, sometimes she doesn't have a lot to say, but the thing that she does always remind me is she always reminds me of these two key words, and that is have faith and patience. And those two things really kind of go hand in hand, and they are the two most annoying words in the world, but she's absolutely right. Like, that's what it comes down to. Like, you just need to continue to have faith and have patience. And that doesn't mean just like sit around and be bored or whatever, not doing anything, waiting for your person to come in. There's plenty that you can do. It's about being actively patient. Not just sitting around twiddling your thumbs, feeling depressed or whatever, because that's not going to make them come any quicker. You got to be out there planting seeds. Plant seeds of potential every place you go, in each person's soul, harvesting growth. And that's the thing, you guys, like, there are seasons in our lives where it is harvesting time, where we're supposed to be making that investment. It can be an investment in our time, in our energy. It can be an investment in helping other people. It can be an investment financially. It can be an investment in helping others. It's just a time to plant your harvest, basically, to plant those seeds. And that looks different for everybody. For some people, it could be getting groceries for your next door neighbor. It could be paying for the person's order behind you in the drive-through line. It could be babysitting a friend's kids. It could be writing a blog, helping to inspire others. It could be doing tarot card readings, trying to help other people. There's a lot of different ways that this looks. It's about tapping into your own gifts and your own talents, but plant those seeds. People need what you've got, to help them. But the beautiful thing is, once you plant those seeds, they do grow. There is a time of harvest. There is a time to reap what it is you sow. So, it's a very biblical principle is what it comes down to. It's as old as the Bible. Um, but it's still true to this day. So, that's what active patience is about. That's what actively waiting is all about. It's about getting busy doing these things. So your energy isn't so focused on, oh, woe is me. When is my person going to call me? When is he going to text me? You're not even going to be paying attention or thinking about when he's going to text you. And when he does, it's going to like blow your mind and knock your socks off because you're going to be so busy doing this. Because you are a star keeper, a guardian of the galaxy, a keeper of the stars, fire in my veins and fearlessness in my heart. And you have so much love to give and so much fearlessness in your heart that you can share that love with others and plant seeds into others. And that affects your person as well. It helps them as well. So, like look at her standing there, like, she is a woman of power. She is a divine feminine, and that's exactly what you are, for sure. But if you do that, if you stay in that active patience and everything, yes, when you have faith and you have patience, it is definitely a time of spiritual growth, without a doubt. Those muscles of yours are going to be stretched so bad, it's not even funny. It's going to hurt sometimes. It's like when you begin exercising and you haven't worked out in a long time, and those first few days, that first week, you're going to be feeling it. You're going to feel like dying. And every day you do it, you're going to be like, I don't want to do this again. Like, all I'm doing is hurting my body. But the more you do it, the easier it gets. And then next thing you know, a couple weeks goes by and you're like, hey, it doesn't hurt as much anymore. So you keep pushing. About a month goes by, maybe 2 months goes by. Next thing you know, your clothes are getting looser on you. And, you're feeling better. You're starting to have more energy. And, it's because you didn't give up when it was hard. And spiritual growth is the same way. You have to keep pressing through. Even though those spiritual muscles may hurt at first, it's going to get better. And next thing you know, you're going to be looking better. You're going to be feeling better. And it's because you are this true gem. And I feel like the people that are around you, the people that you're planting these seeds in, they see that in you. They see you as this true gem, as this beautiful, amazing gift who's come in to help them. And your person, I believe, feels the same way about you. Whoever this person is that you're waiting on, they see you as this true gem. They may be silent. They may not be saying a lot about it right now, but they do. They see you as this beautiful, gorgeous gem. So, if you ever feel like you have to dull yourself down, don't. Keep shining and keep sparkling. The name of my blog is Shadow and Shine, and the reason why it's called that is because in life there are many shadowy and dark times that we go through. Those are the times of spiritual growth. But by going through those experiences, we do become stronger, and through those experiences we are able to shine through them like this true gem. We're able to show off who we really are and really sparkle and shine. And that's a beautiful thing, and I think it's no different for you guys. But you keep doing that, you're going to wind up having your Two of Cups. And your Two of Cups here is basically your union with your person. It's like these two unicorns here. That's you and your person. And you guys are having, a little bit of wine there, maybe a little bit of romance. And, you guys are just emotionally fulfilled and spiritually fulfilled with one another. You have a strong mental connection with one another. Wouldn't surprise me if your physical connection is lit as well. But, you're going to have that with this person. And, you and your person may be feeling nostalgic at this time, because the Six of Cups is like that nostalgic energy. It's reminiscing on the good times, reminiscing on the past, kind of like this childlike energy as well, past life energy. So you guys both may be very reflective right now, but, you're going to want to bring in this happy memories type of energy into your present and be able to create new, beautiful, amazing memories with one another. We also have youthfulness, optimism, and exuberance, which, I feel kind of ties into that Six of Cups. Maybe you guys have known each other since you were much younger. But even if you haven't, even if you guys are, a couple of old farts or whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, you guys bring out this youthful energy, this innocence in one another. You guys just want to play and have fun with one another. You guys bring out optimism in one another, make each other feel really good. And, with prophecies here, spirits and magic, I feel like that's just really tapping into that spiritual growth that you're doing right now. You're much more connected to God and your person than you realize sometimes. Maybe sometimes you downplay the connection and you're like, no, I'm crazy. Like, there's nothing there or whatever. But that's not true. Like, there really is this connection. It is spiritual. And, when I see prophecies, like, honestly, sometimes I think of like prophetic dreams a lot with that. So, I would even like pay attention to your dream life. There may be some information there for you. And of course, with Pray Always from the Jesus deck, that's just good common sense, good advice for anybody. Yes, pray always, pray without ceasing, because that's what's going to help make your dreams come true and, ultimately give you the fulfillment that you need inside and out. I'm going to pull a few paper tags here from the paper tag bowl. These are just some extra messages that I've channeled, just a few keywords. We'll see if anything comes through for you guys of what you need to know right now, your urgent message. So let's pick out a few here. All right, we have Sagittarius. So you or your person could be a Sagittarius. We have theme park. And when I see the word theme park, it could be a couple of things. Number one, at theme parks, you have a lot of roller coasters. When I think of roller coasters, I think of the ups and downs of life, So, there's one of two ways that you can see being on a roller coaster. You can either be terrified and want to pee your pants, or you can scream to the top of your lungs out of fun and excitement over it. So rather than feeling in terror over the ride, enjoy it. That's one way to see it. And another way to see it is just like having fun in life in general, because that's what you do when you're at a theme park. Think about it. You go to Disneyland, it's like the happiest place on earth. So have some fun. Have some fun with yourself. We got spirituality, which makes sense because we got the spiritual growth card. So keep it up with that faith and patience. Keep praying always. It's definitely paying off. You or your person could be an Aquarius. We have travel here, so there could be some travel in your future at some point soon. Maybe you and your person are at a distance from one another, so one of you may travel one way to the other or whatever. We also have months, so getting into the Two of Cups here, it could take a few months, but once again, that's where that faith and that patience comes in. Plant seeds during that time, but in a few months you will have your harvest. So just, like I said, have faith, have patience. We didn't ask a yes or no question, but we have a no here. So if you were thinking in your mind like a yes or no question to something, I guess this would be your answer. But just kind of overall, I kind of take this as having no worries. Like, just have no worries over the situation. And we have games. And when I see games, I'm not thinking like someone's playing games with you or anything like that. But I just take that as, similar to the theme park energy, is to just have fun. Lighten up and have some fun. And I think that's another way that you can actively wait through this process is, just by having some fun and enjoying life. Because when you're enjoying life, there's a reason why they say time flies when you're having fun. So have some fun. Anyway, that's what I have for you guys today. That's what's going on. I hope that you enjoyed this message and that it resonated. If the message didn't flow, of course, just let it go. But if it did make sense, please let me know and leave me a comment down below in the comment section. I also hope you guys enjoyed my new setup here. If you are a returning subscriber, if you're brand new, of course, hello and welcome to the family. I hope that you come back for more, obviously. So please leave this video a big thumbs up for me. That definitely helps me out a lot. And feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys know of future videos when they are on your way. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day and just keep sparkling. I'm sending you lots of hugs and much love. Hi, Pile 4. If you chose my current phone, this iPhone 10 from 2017, then this is going to be the reading for you. And there's Shadow. He's my little boy, my little baby dog. So he's my wallpaper. He's so cute. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna dive in here and find out what it is that you guys need to know right now. What is the urgent message at hand you need to hear? Starting with the Crystal Unicorn Tarot, we have the Sun, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. From the Ice Cream Oracle, we've got Blue Moon, Dream, Imagine, Create, and Cherry Vanilla, Love, Passion, Relationships. From the Soul Purpose Oracle by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials, we have Peacemaker, channeling peaceful energies, perspectives, and solutions for the Earth's inhabitants. And Counselor, the trauma and pain you overcame now becomes guidance and hope to other souls. From Amira's Love Oracle, which is funny, and I told the past 3 piles this, the other ones. I was not planning on pulling any love-related decks for this reading, but at the last minute, as I was shuffling and picking out cards from different decks, like God put it on my heart to actually include some love stuff. So we got some love stuff, and it looks like that's coming through anyways. Even if I took this out, it's still coming through. But we're gonna see what you guys got here for love. And we have Brunette Female and Money, which is funny because these 2 cards don't necessarily imply love, but we have love in other areas. That's just funny. That happened in a different pile too, but it's all good. All right. And then we have from Loving Words from Jesus, because in my opinion, a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away. You guys have, He that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also. The greater works than these shall he do, because I go on to my Father. John 14:12. All right. So here's what I see going on for you guys. Obviously, it's a love situation. It's been like that for the past few piles. I think everybody had love in their situation, funny enough. I don't think not one group did not have love. So the urgent message is definitely revolved around that, which doesn't surprise me because a lot of readings that I do are love related anyways. So that would be the people who would probably come. Okay, so what I see for you guys right now is you guys are in your Queen of Swords energy. So the Queen of Swords, she's very truthful. She's very honest. She has a lot of truth. You know, she's got, in a sense, she's almost kind of like no nonsense. You know, she's like, this is the truth. You're going to deal with it. She's very blunt. She may be a little rough around the edges in terms of how she delivers that truth. She may not come across with the warmth of the Queen of Cups, for example. So she may be just a little bit brutal in her honesty, but she's honest nonetheless. So that very much may be where you're at. And the Queen of Swords, she can kind of be a little bit bitchy in the sense of being the Ice Queen. So, I would definitely put a little bit of caution in the fact of it's fine to be truthful. It's good to be honest with people, but maybe think about how you're packaging that truth. Maybe re-examine that a little bit and just make sure that you're delivering that truth in love and encouragement. Maybe warm it up a little bit and not with coldness. Otherwise, that truth could be interpreted the wrong way. Which is funny because we also have the sun, and the sun is definitely all about revealing truths. It's the opposite of the moon. The moon is very secretive, but the sun is truth. So, any truths that need to come out, you are like the truth exposer. You're bringing things out into the sunlight, and, that's definitely what I see dealing with you guys. We also have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is like a fresh new beginning in love. It's a fresh new beginning emotionally. So I do feel for you guys, you are going to be entering a new season of love, either with someone that you are currently connected to or involved with, or there could be just new love coming in general from totally the outside, like brand spanking new, hello, who are you kind of person. But, it could just be like a new season, a new chapter with someone that you're involved with as well. And I feel like that new season is going to come in because there's going to be truths and open and honesty that's going to be involved. And, so I definitely see that dealing with you guys. You guys are definitely overcomers. You guys have been through a lot. The trauma and pain you overcame now brings guidance and hope to other souls. So I definitely believe that you guys, you're overcomers. You've been through a lot. You're helping other people, which is really good. And one of the ways that you help others is by being a peacemaker, and this may be a reason why that truth comes along. Because in a way you can only kind of really achieve peace with presenting the truth. So I feel like your way of going about bringing peace in the world and bringing peace to others and mending fences and maybe trying to bring two different opposing sides together is by presenting the truth. Like for example, if you think about it kind of like on a global stage, you think about everything that's going on right now, especially here in the United States with the upcoming election. Politics are pretty wild right now. You have two very, very opposing sides, the conservative side and the liberal side. And I feel like you would be the kind of person who would want to bring along truth to both sides in order to bring peace between both sides. So that's like an example of what it would look like globally, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that in your situation. That could be on a much smaller scale. Maybe you and two different family members having a squabble or something like that, two different coworkers, but you're someone who wants to bring that peace along. And one of the ways that you're able to see the truth and bring that peace between parties is because of what you've already been through. Someone who doesn't have the experience wouldn't know how to do that, but you're pretty skilled and talented there in doing that. You may be a brunette female, so this is just simply confirmation of maybe a description of who you are as a person. If this isn't you, it could be someone in your life of significance to you. Like if you're a man that's watching this, it could be a woman who is that brunette female for you. If and even if you're a girl who's watching this and you have blonde hair or something like this, maybe there's a brunette female in your life who is just like a high influence on you. It could be a mother, a sister, a friend, you know, something like that. Someone who's just important to you that, you know, maybe needs some time and attention, who is a part of what's at play here. We have money coming through. So, you know, with money, it's funny because, like I said, most of this is like love related and bringing in the truth with that. I would just say when it comes to money, you know, keep following your dreams here. We have dream, imagine, create. Keep following your dreams. Keep following your goals. Keep following your passions. Because if you're chasing your dreams, hello, Messenger, we don't need to deal with that right now. Messenger's going off as I'm doing this reading. Again, it went off earlier with all the other files. So someone wants to talk to me. I don't know what's going on. I'll have to check it later. Anyway, yeah, so I just lost my train of thought. Messenger, you're distracting me. Go away. No, stop. It's still lighting up. Seriously, go away. Okay. I'm batting it down with cards. That makes no sense. I can be so silly and goofy sometimes, you guys. I don't know why. I just can be that way at times. But yeah, if you guys are following your passions, if you're following your dreams, if you're following your heart's desires, you chase your dreams, money will chase you. So I feel like in terms of career, because, you know, we have a little bit of everything going on here. We've got some love stuff, relationship stuff. We've got a little bit of like the money and career stuff here. So I would definitely say for you guys, follow your dreams, follow your passions, whatever that may be. It could be starting your own business. It could be climbing the ladder of success in whatever your industry is. You know, maybe there's like a certain position in the corporate ladder you're trying to climb, you know, whatever it may be. Just follow your dreams, follow your passions, and money is going to chase you down. So don't worry about chasing money down yourself. You know, it's almost like relationships. Like, don't chase the dude, don't chase the masculine, but don't chase the money either. You know, let it chase after you. You know, it doesn't matter whether it's a guy or whether it's money. You know, that doesn't mean not to go out there, not do things, and not work, because there are certain things that we do need to do. But I think the biggest thing is to have faith and to trust and just stay humble and work hard. And as long as you do that, whatever it is that you're looking for, whatever it is that you need, whether it's this love relationship with a person or finances and moving up in your career, it's going to just be like a magnet and just gravitate to you naturally. We also have cherry vanilla here. Love, passion, relationships, which, like I said, there's definitely a love theme going on here. I do believe you guys are going to have this new beginning with somebody, either someone that you're currently involved with or new love altogether coming in, and they're going to come in because, you know, you're going to be delivering truth to them and as the Queen of Swords. And it's also possible that this new beginning will be happening because they're going to be delivering a truth to you. Like, you guys could be exchanging truths between one another. You know, maybe this person kind of played it off cool, like maybe they didn't care about you as much as they said that they did or whatever. Like, maybe they made it seem like they just didn't care, but I feel like they care a lot more than they let on, and they're probably going to let you know that. So, you know, that truth is going to come through. So you guys are going to be able to have that love, have that passion, have that relationship, have that new beginning here. So I definitely feel like you guys are headed in that direction. I'm also going to pull a few paper tags here from the paper tag holder bowl thing. And we're just going to see if we get any other additional messages for you guys, any keywords here. These are just messages that I channeled. And we're going to see what comes through. See if we get any more clues, any more hints. All right. We have education. So I feel right now at this time for you guys are being educated. on just, the school of life. I mean, it's possible you could actually be in real school. You could be in high school or college, or, maybe returning to school or something like that. Maybe you're a teacher, even, for that matter. You could be like an actual teacher teaching people. That's one possibility. But I feel like overall, you guys are definitely in the school of life. You're just like learning spiritually and learning when it comes down to relationships, and that's just going to make you that much smarter and stronger when it comes to handling life. We also have the word cold here, which is funny because I also see we have hot as well. We have hot and cold, which is really funny. And I feel like, man, I think for every single pile, I think for every single pile for this reading, hot has come out every single time, and I've laughed every single time because where I'm at right now in Southern California, it's like triple digit temperatures, so it's absolutely unbearable out there. It's basically Satan's armpit. So, when I see the word hot, that's what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking, oh my God, the heat, like turn it down and turn up the air conditioning outside. It's been miserable. But, yeah, and then when I see the word cold, I get excited because I'm like, I want it to be cold. And it's not. But I feel like when it comes to you guys, I mean, it could literally mean the temperatures for you guys. You're going to know that better than me because I don't know where you're at or what it's like weather-wise for you. But I feel like more so, especially with having hot and cold together, I feel like this is almost like, maybe you and your person leading up to the Ace of Cups and leading up to this truth coming out. It's been kind of like hot and cold. And there was one other group that this came out for too, actually, and I told them the same thing I'm going to tell you guys. It reminds me of that Katy Perry song, her hot and cold song. You're hot and you're cold. You're yes and you're no. You're up and you're down. You're in and you're out. So yeah, it reminds me of that song. So maybe you and your person have kind of had this back and forth between one another where it's been hot and cold. But I do believe that with you guys having this fresh start here and with these truths coming out, there's going to be no more hot and cold because that's not going to carry over into the new beginning. There's going to be no purpose for it, no reason for it. We also have job promotion, which is funny because we do have the money card, and if you do get a job promotion, that's probably going to mean a raise, so that's awesome. Congratulations. And, like I said, something to just keep working towards, follow your dreams, follow your passions, and the money will follow you. We have more confirmation of that money. So whatever it is you guys are supposed to be doing here, money is huge. Like, it could be like a pot of gold. Whatever this money maker is, it could be a pot of gold, you guys. So follow that passion. We have spring in terms of a time reference. So, maybe this job promotion, maybe this raise in your income is going to happen in the spring. Also, this Ace of Cups, this new beginning in love could be happening in the springtime. So I know that's not like for a while now. At least if you're where I'm at right now, if you're watching this in real time, it's summer. So I know it's not for a while, but it very well could be the spring. We also have pets coming through, and pets are awesome. Animals in general are awesome. They're like little empaths themselves, and they can feel what we're going through and bring us so much unconditional love. So if you have a pet, I feel like that's just a sign to spend some time snuggling your little fur babies and feather babies and I don't know what a scale babies, whatever they have going on there. Just love them and embrace them and enjoy them. And we have a yes. So we didn't ask any specific yes or no question in this reading, but if there was a question that you had in mind going into it that was yes or no related, this would be your answer. And the only other thing I can figure is if you didn't, I feel like the yes is probably that yes, everything is going to be okay, and yes, continue to go for your dreams and your goals because you have some amazing stuff coming your way. So that's basically what I see going on for you guys. I hope that that made sense and that resonated. If the message did not flow, of course, just let it go. But if it did make sense, please let me know. Leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. If you are a returning subscriber and you enjoyed my brand new setup here, I hope you did. I certainly am enjoying it. And if you're brand new, just welcome to the family. And, if you guys could, please give this video a big thumbs up. That definitely helps me out a lot. Feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know of future videos when they are coming your way. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Keep sparkling. I am sending you lots of hugs and much love.